all you Cabal Vision viewers out there in the old world and beyond. I hope your crystal ball is fully charged.
It sure does. Oh.
Iron what, Bob? Your shirt?
Chains, Jim. Iron chains for chaining up your wizard.
Thank you, Bob. Yes, fascinating. And we may come back to that later. In the meantime, all you sports fans should keep it here on brand new Cabal Vision HD. But what about all you new viewers who are joining us for the first time? How would you explain a game of Blood Bowl to someone who hasn't experienced the joy and delight of it before, Bob?
Firstly, I'd say, under what toilet in the realm of chaos have you been hiding? Then I'd begrudgingly explain that Blood Bowl is a visceral, violent sport where two teams of players must get an inflated pig bladder or ball across a large field into the opponent's end zone by any means necessary to score a touchdown. The catch? There's only one ball, and the opposing team is trying to do exactly the same thing. The match lasts for 2 halves of 8 turns. The team with the most touchdowns wins.
Very nicely summed up, Bob. So, what about the teams? It promises to be an interesting season, especially for the Reichland Reavers. Let's remind ourselves by taking a quick look what happened in their final game last year.
This is the final game of last season. Reavers versus the gouged eye. Just look at those human lumps. Why ain't they moving?
A frozen spell. Could they not just let it all go?
Look at player 16, Josh Kershaw. He just stands there and lets that block pork smack him right in the kisser. Useless idiot.
They don't seem very sprightly in that troll either, do they?
I know. No wonder this team hasn't won anything in 20 years. There's only so many double skulls rolls you can take. Fans start planning that load of steaming bull.
No. That was the Reavers' last public appearance, summing up 10 seasons of decline.
Why haven't they been fired yet, Jim? That's what I can't understand.
The word is, Bob, that J.J. Griswold Jr. hasn't got the cash to replace them.
Yeah? Oh, Griswold was once said to be even richer than you, Jim. He's now down to his last few pennies after paying the likes of Griff Oberwald his massive wage for several decades. I guess he'll just have to put up with using last season's dregs. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's see how they do in this preseason match.
Well, let's see how the Reavers get on. It's their first match, under the leadership of the new coach in a preseason friendly.
Never use the word friendly in connection with Blood Bowl, Jim. You'll end up getting sued for false advertising. Okay, let's take a look.
Welcome back, sports fans. Jim Johnson and Bob Bifford here. Oh dear, this is a totally unbalanced match. I can't understand what they're even doing on the same field. This game features a human team. They're adaptable and tasty, but they can't always specialize to the degree.
Okej, to jest kampania. Pierwszy mecz w kampanii, wytłumaczenie wszystkich.
Is that... Oh no, it can't be. in the Reaver's dugout. Isn't that the legendary ex-coach, Helmut Zwimmer?
Sure is, Jim. Did you know? As a favor to JJ, Swimmer's come out of retirement to mentor the new coach for the first few games.
And what about that incident that forced him to leave in the first place?
What? That tabloid sting in '04 involving a pair of halflings, Jam, and a confused hippogriff? Oh, that was nothing. Nothing was proven. Even in retirement, Helmut's continued to be a loyal ally of the Reaver.
Well, he's certainly experienced. The new head coach should listen to his advice.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
That's a dangerous place to be. That last burst of speed, always risky.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
That is on the list today.
Go on. Catch him.
That's easier said than done, Bob.
Stupid to trip up like that. Bad for your head, bad for your pride. I can't see Reaver, star player, and captain with overall on the field, Jim. And where's the mighty Zug? Why is he not ripping linemen's heads off their shoulders? I thought the quota was severely down. Why are they not here?
Haven't you heard, Bob? Ever since his men's fragrance, Gruff by Griff, flopped, he hasn't been seen all off-season. Rumor has it his investors are not happy and want their money back.
I tried some of that scent. What was he thinking? I'm an ogre, and even I couldn't stand the smell. I'd rather take a drag from a goblin's crotch than wear that. What about Zug? Why isn't he here?
Zug's so disgusted with the Reaver's performance. But if a Reichland legend like Helmut Zwimmer is back, well, you never know.
I don't like it, Jim. The whole point of watching you is the glorious devastation and maiming left in Zug's wake. I love a good maiming, me. More the merrier. Now it's just a simple matter of getting the ball at their feet. It's never simple. Get it. They want to pick up the ball, but you got to get rid of your opponent first. They can score.
Those players are very close.
Hold it! The player's taking the ball, and the end zone is close. I think they're waiting for the ball now. Or talking to the fans. Haha, here's some friends. Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
The ball! It's a touchdown! And it's gone! It's punched for real. That was a short game.
Looks like the Saints have chickened out. Reavers win by default. That's the only game they win all season, I would
Well, would you look at that? The Reavers won!
Yeah, but the Saints whipped out early.
Hold on! I have shocking news. JJ has fired the whole Reavers squad.
Not that shocking, Jim. Griswold's having a clear-out before the 25-13 season gets underway. One default win against no-hopers like the Saints ain't gonna cut it. He should have done it sooner.
So if the whole squad's been sacked, where's this new coach going to find his team, Bob?
JJ's a cunning old devil, Jim. My contacts say he can get a whole squad of fresh-faced wannabe new players from the rejects found on that reality Cabal Vision show, Reichland Ain't Got Talent.
It sounds like a risky strategy to me, Bob.
Risky, Jim? I've seen snotlings come up with more competent plans.
How's this new coach doing so far, Bob?
Well, he managed to put some names in the roster so far, Jim. I wouldn't call him content. contenders for the Chaos Cup just yet.
Don't forget that to enhance your stadium, it must be...
Deal's done, contract signed. The Reichland Reavers have a sponsor.
I only hope they read the small print, Bob. Welcome back, sports fans. And who'd have thought we'd be covering this game, Bob?
I'm as excited as a snotling in a pump wagon, Jim. If the rumors are true, the Reavers have finally got a sponsor. Well, subject to contract negotiations.
That's true, Bob. It's not set in stone yet. But the newly reformed NAF are certainly putting pressure on them to get funding. Gone are the days when any Targ, Dieter, or Harbinger can turn up with a team of nobodies. With Cabal Vision HD comes money. So you'll need the gold to get in, even a franchise with as much history as Reichland. So, who have they got?
An outfit called Parstown X3.
Never heard of them.
They manufacture bell polishing cream. They're not big corporate players, Jim. That's a sponsor the Reavers wouldn't even have considered in their heyday. But beggars can't be choosers.
Welcome back, sports fans.
Orcs and humans. What a classic matchup. You know, if I was creating a board game version of Blood Bowl, then it'd be orcs and humans I'd put in the box. Well, it's okay. Some say it's perfect for playing Blood Bowl in. I call it duh.
Both teams are quite balanced. The match should be fair. Greenskin teams are tough and can hit hard. What are your thoughts, Bob?
Outplay them, Jim. Either hit them harder than they hit. You, or keep the ball in the air out of their claws.
Reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean. But this time, no miracles. An average pass. Let's see if it's caught anyway. Nice. Very nice.
Get next to the ball carrier so you can block him. And if that doesn't work, stab him in the face.
Too bad. Greased paws would struggle to dodge through that defensive lineup. Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength? Look, Twinkletoes there. This is going to be decisive.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Those players are very close. The fight is about to happen. A prone player is a dead player. Off times at any rate.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner. Bell polishing cream. It's a strange choice of sponsor, Jim. I'll give you that. With Orchidas, McMurdy's, Bank of Altdorf, even Bloodweiser. None of the big corporations were interested. JJ took the only offer he could.
But now they've got financial backing, they can qualify for the new NAF. So here we are. Let's see how they do.
The attacker has an assist.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness. one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
At least they have teammates around. Well, that'll shake things up. Here we go again! Touchdown! An extremely fast first touchdown. The other team must wake up. Normally, the fans aren't quite fearless. It takes them at least 3 to 4 games to get them properly psychotic.
Hey, Jim, who's that weaseling git hanging around the Reaver's dugout, staring daggers into the back of the coach?
You mean the goblin? The little fellow? I think that's the new assistant. Rumor has it, he used to work at Passtown.
A goblin working for a Hume team? Looks like these sponsors, these bell polishers, want more than just the name on the kit, Jim. It's every coach's worst nightmare when the sponsor wants to be involved. This could be a sack. I love it when that happens. He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt. Moved right next to a teammate. Come on, guys. Together. Haha, here's some friends.
Unity is strength. The players arrive to assist their teammate. That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top? Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing. It's like peeling an onion. Remove the layers before you get to the good stuff.
Can the player force possession away from the ball holder?
Knuckles balls, Jim. They're going for the ball. Take down the ball carrier before he can move it up the field. Blood Bowl 101.
I wasn't expecting that. And by the looks of things, neither were they.
Put pressure on the ball. Can't argue with that. They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
That last burst of speed, always risky.
One less annoyance to deal with.
Fragile. Very fragile. Very nice moves. Look, it's a touchdown!
Got one thing to say to losers. Hello? Defense, anybody?
That an ogre down there in the crowd instigating it? That big fellow wearing the suit and the shades.
Oh, that's one of the Kampania brothers. You don't mess with them, Jim. Not unless you want your vital bits pulled off and eaten in front of your wife. They're not the cuddly type of ogre like Morgan Thorg. You won't see them on the front of a cereal box or doing road safety commercials.
That name rings a bell. Weren't the Kampania brothers investors in Griff's failed aftershave emporium?
Griff screwed over the Kampania brothers? No wonder he's hiding. absolutely have to stop him. Or her. Whatever. It was Tom. He's not far from the end zone.
Let's see what the other side can do.
There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you, Jim.
Smack!
You'll need to get the ball forward. The end zone is in sight.
They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
I know, Jim. I'm watching the same match as you. If you kill the fool carrying the ball, then you stop him from scoring.
All good, solid, if not spectacular play. That players earned their wages today. The others stood there like statues, with such easy prey. I may swoop down myself. I fancy a bite.
Gobbo's got the ball. That's not a bad thing. When they want to, goblins can be really hard to get a hold of.
Well, that'll shake things up.
Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away. Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Unity is strength. Oh, that's a good one. Now, can they get up or get off the field?
They're going for the ball. There's no harm in making a block on the ball carrier. Well, actually, you could do a lot of harm. That's kind of the point. Headshot.
The bigger they are,
the harder they punch.
with arms like tree trunks. There's only going to be one result in that spat. That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
Come on, guys. Team spirit is the key. Well, except for me, obviously.
That's going to cost. Now it's the other team's turn. Ha! I was just getting born. I wasn't expecting that. And by the looks of things, neither were they. Their team should avoid physical confrontation.
That's it. Force them back and then pow! Ha! He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Ouch! That must have hurt.
The attacker has an assist. They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich. He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
If the Reavers are to make a comeback, then this is the season to do it. Cabal Vision HD has got the match-going public interested in Blood Bowl again. Ratings are up.
My ratings are up, Jim? Oh, that's brilliant news. I can afford that warpstone tooth now. Dental plans are so expensive.
That's right, Bob. Bigger ratings means more cash. We all know the team is stony broke. An influx of gold pieces into the game this season will help the Reichland Reavers out of crippling debt.
Is crippling debt like crippling halflings, Jim?
Sadly, no.
Oh, well, I don't know much about it. What I do know is that without a sponsor, the Reavers won't be able to play in the new conference that all the other teams have signed up to. They better keep those bell polishers happy.
Whoops! Down they go!
These guys can't take me yet. That wouldn't have happened in my day, Jim. The player's taking the...
Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a touchdown! The squad have built up quite the lead. Is it too late for the other side to counter? Despite being in the lead, this team now has to kick the ball to the losing squad.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can. That little creature's pretty hard to tackle, you know. And it can be thrown by a troll. Doesn't really work often, but it's funny.
That player's going for it!
Come on, guys. Together. Go, big guy. Trample all over him.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this time. This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent. Twinkle toes there.
This could be fun, especially if the ball holder goes down.
Ball in danger, and carrier too.
They've left the ball carrier exposed. There could be a counter-strike. The disadvantage is obvious. I wouldn't have tried that.
I wasn't expecting that. And by the looks of things, neither were they.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
comes the last chance pass. They can score. Unmolested enemy in the end zone? Not my day.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time. This is going to be decisive.
Wait a minute. The Reavers got a sponsor, and they can use their home stadium, the famous Altdorf Old Bowl. Why ain't they there?
It's not there anymore, Bob. When the Reavers got kicked out of the stadium back in '09 due to crippling debt, some property company called Under Empire Limited took it over and promptly dug up the astrogranite so that they could repaint the surface or something. It hasn't been used for Blood Bowl for several seasons. There are rumors going on. It's going to be a nice estate with a good transport route, a community centre, the children.
Keep possession of the ball, not lose it. A strike back would be terrible.
They've picked up the ball. I suppose I should say something memorable or funny here. That player is about to get punched above and below at the same time. Whoa.
More the merrier. Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top? They're dropping like flies, Jim.
On the floor again. This team must like worms or something. An incredible match. I thought my heart would almost beat on more than one occasion. Well, that was a good start to the Reavers season.
I'm mildly impressed, Jim. But has the coach got what it takes when Swimmer shuffles back off to retirement? And now the Kabasi brothers are on the case. They're gonna target the Reavers until Griff comes out of hiding.
Which makes it all great viewing for us, Bob. Right, the feedback on anti-social media network Twerper is that we've talked a lot about the Reavers. And some viewers want to know about the other teams. Ugh.
It's a mixed bag, Jim. The Gouts Die are the ones to watch. Still led by that craggy old orc, Farah Ghoul Chewer. The Warhammers are consistently good, and the Skaven Blight Scramblers have been okay. If I was a betting ogre, and I am, then I'd splash the cash on the Nagaroth Nightmares. I've heard from insiders in their camp. Their new training regime is murder. Quite literally murder. And it's made them thirsty for more on the Blood Bowl field.
Thanks, Bob. If you would like to join in the conversation, then we have all the tools of anti-social media at our disposal, including Facetome and Twerper. Reavers fans, please send us your thoughts and theories on the latest developments, and we'll show some of these twerps live on air. You can find us on our Twerper feed at Jim and Bob #ComebackGriff.
I can't wait to see these twerps, Jim. If Blood Bowl fans have taught me just one thing, it's that everyone has an opinion.
I'm sure their views will all be fair and balanced, Bob.
Don't say fair and balanced around me, Jim. You know I used to work for the Wolf Network. Still gives me nightmares.
Okej.